Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Respected chairmen, AQI family, all students, I'd like to welcome all of you with Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessing of Allah be on all of you. Tonight's topics is lesson 32 and 33, Majhool introductions and Nayeb 5. Now, before I go into this, I believe that we did not do the recap of our lessons from 27, which I will do that quickly, then we'll touch on the lesson, inshallah. So if you bear with me for a minute, get the 27, there we go. So lesson 27, recap. Please make your note. This is your last note for these lessons if you missed out on anything. Lesson 27, recap, verbal conjugation chart, past tense. In this lesson, we've learned 14 damir with conjugation with fa'ala, ja'ala, qatala, nasara, daraba, etc. Every student were informed to memorize 14 damir and practice madi chart using above verbs. Also, homework was given to every student to practice these verbs. Lesson 28, recap. Verbal conjugation chart, present tense. Similar to lesson 27, in these lessons we learned Mudario chart conjugation. In this lesson, we have explained following Mudario verbs: yaf'alu, yaj'alu, yaftahu, yansuru, yadribu. Again, homework given to all students to practice these verbs. Most students send their homework, although some students failed. And I would ask them to send their homework, please. Lesson 29, recap, morphology structure of Madi verb. In these lessons, our Ustad beautifully explained morphology structure of Madi verb with examples. In these lessons, we learned basic Arabic verb forms. We also learned how Madi and Mudari verb structure arranged, learned hidden and visible file on Madi chart. We also explained mutaharrik pronouns and sakin pronouns. We had an interactive class with students explaining Madi and Mudari verbs. So that was your lesson 29. Lesson 30 recap, morphology structure of Mudari verb. In this lesson, along with lesson 29, were taught same time. In this lesson, we learned how Mudari morphology verb structure arranged. This lesson is similar to lesson 29, but the difference is in this lesson, we talked about Mudari verb as opposed to Madi verb. Again, in this lesson, we explained about hidden file and visible file. In this lesson, we explained 5 hidden file for Mudari verb, 2 hidden file on Madi verb chart. Students were able to attend interactive class, and we have asked some students to take part, explaining both Madi and Mudari verb chart. Homeworks were given to all students. Lesson 31, recap, Amr formation, which we had last Saturday. In this lesson, we learned 6 rules for Amr formation. Rule number 1, drop the alamat mudari ata ya nun. Rule number 2, after that, if fa kalima has a sukoon, then add an hamzatul wasl, but hamzatul wasl will need a kasra or dhamma. Rule number 3, if ain kalima has a fataha or kasra, then hamzatul wasl will take kasra. If ain kalima has a dhamma, then hamzatul wasl will take dhamma. Rule number 4, on lam kalima, for singular verb, always must zoom sukoon at the end. Rule number 5, for dual or plural verbs, drop the noon at the end, except huna and antunna, which will remain unchanged. Rule number 6, if fa kalima has a harakat, then no need to add hamzatul wasl. Example given on the PDF lesson. Ustad has explained and demonstrated Amr formation on the actual PDF lesson. Further to this, we have identified Amr words on Quran and homework to students. So that's all, students. That was all your recap from the previous lessons. And I hope all of you made some notes about this, and hopefully, you can see where you've gone wrong, or if you have gone wrong anywhere, or if not, correct yourself, inshallah. I'm going to share the PDF for tonight's lessons. Right. Can you all see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Good. Let's start the lessons. If you have any question during the lessons, please put it on the chat box. Ustad Aisha, please monitor the chat box, and Brother Abdul Rashid also, please. Okay, tonight lessons 32, Majhool introductions. If you are asked, as this message for the students, if you are asked to participate, please unmute yourself and reply to my questions. We will do interactive class after I finish the PDF lessons, PDF file. Let us learn the two items first, fil maruf and fil majhool. A verb where the doer is present, like he ate the cake. That is fil maruf. Fil majhool, a verb where the doer is absent. The cake was eaten. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know about Majhool or not. This is the first time we were introducing Majhool. The passive word is from Fa'ala, or Majhool is a form that is used to express the occurrence of an action while keeping the doer of that action anonymous. In Arabic, Majhool literally means unknown or anonymous. And I'll give you some example in a minute. So both Madi and Mudari can be made Majhool. Note that, please. Madi and Mudari both can be made Majhool. How do you determine? To determine whether something is passive in either Arabic or English, find the action. Number one rule, find the actions. Second, ask yourself, do I know who performed the actions? If the actor is not present, that is majhool. But if the actor is present, then it is ma'ruf. If the answer is no, it is passive, otherwise it is active. Right. There are two parts to a passive jumlatul fi'liya. They are, this is your note, to make a note of this, please. Fil majhul, the action itself, the passive is, and then Nayeb fa'il, the doer, the done to, the things, the person, the action was done to is called Na'ib Fa'il. So, first one we learn, Fil Majhool. The action itself is passive. Okay? And then we've learned Na'ib Fa'il. The things that done to the person or to the things the action was carried out to. In the sentence, the cake was eaten. The passive file is or was eaten. The done to or the naive file is the cake. Okay. So the first we find out fa'il was eaten. The done to or the naive file is the cake, because the one carrying out the file, the action is anonymous. A sentence with file majhool can never have a file in it. Also know that because the doer, the done to is labeled as a naive file, passive sentence, do not contain a maf'ul bihi. I'll give you some example here. Doer included, active. A sentence called Katala Dawudu Jaluta. Now, what do we see here? Dawood killed Jalut. This is the active form. Okay, it's maruf. Katala Dawudu Jaluta. Right. Now, if you majhul or passive, we say Kutila Jalutu. Mansub becomes marfu. Jalut was killed. First, you need to understand that majhul is example is like I dug, it was dug. When I say I dug something or I did something, that means that the fa'il is present. I did something, okay, or you did something. But when you says it was dug, you're not there. The fa'il is not there. I am not there. It was dug. All right? So that's when it becomes majhul or passive. Now there is changes here. You can see Katala Dawudu Jaluta. Katala, it has a file, built-in file. He did. We know that from previous lesson. Katala, he did. But when we bring in another nouns, another isim, like Dawudu, then the hidden file is gone. It's gone because you say now Katala Dawudu. Dawood killed. Dawood killed who? Jalutu. Okay? So killed who also become naive file. Okay? Mahful bihi. Okay? Now look at the sentence at the bottom. Kutila Jalutu. Now everything is changed here. Kutila is majhul forms of katala. Okay? And now we can see Jalutu, it was Jaluta, ending was with mansub, now has become marfu. Jalutu has become marfu. So when we said here, mansub become marfu, this is what we mean. Jaluta was mansub, Jalutu now become marfu. Is that understood by everybody? Next example. Doer included here, maruf or active sentence. Katabat talibu darsa. Katabat talibu darsa. Students wrote the lesson. Who wrote the lesson? Student wrote the lesson. So we know the student wrote the lesson. Now, if we make that to a majhul, what happened here? kutibat darsu. Mansub become marfu. Students gone here. At-talibu is gone. And the sentence is now saying kutibat darsu. The lesson was written. Who written it? We don't know. How it was written? We don't know. But we know it was written. So it become majhool as a passive sentence. Okay? So there are some examples given in below as well. And we will do an interactive class for you to tell us how did you get to majhool here. For Sar, have you understood this bit here? Can you put your comment on the chat?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, Ustad.
Walaikum
Can
salam.
you everyone message, please?
Can you put your comment in the chat box? You understood so far?
It's only few
6
messages.
people said yes.
Yes.
Only 3 people. What about others?
6.
6.
7.
Good. MashaAllah. Right. So if I was to ask you this example here, will you be able to tell me how we got to Majhool here? Everyone? Yes, she says yes. Okay, good. Fine. I will come to this. Let me just finish the other one. Now, let me just tell you this here. Introduction to Majhool. What is Majhool? We've got Madi Maruf, Madi Majhool, Mudari Maruf, Mudari Majhool, right? These are the headings. Remember them? Madi Maruf, Nasara. Nasara, you've learned Nasara on Madi conjugation. Nasara is the original past tense. Is Madi Maruf, active forms. Now, if you take Nara and you want to make into Majhool, you would say Nusira. Nun will have Dhamma. Nasara to Nusira. Can you see that? Swad had a Fataha, now it's got Kasra. Nun had Fataha, now Nun's got Dhamma. And Ra retained the Fataha. So Nasara becomes Nusira. The Mudari Maruf, which is active forms, but Mudari verb, present, Yansuru has become Yunsaru, Yunsaru. Ya with Dhamma, Noon with Sukun, and Swad had Dhamma here, but it's gone now, Fataha. And Ra with Dhamma retains same. So, Yunsaru. Okay, these are 3 letters verb, 3-letter verb. Sulasi Mujarrad. Okay, Daraba becomes Duriba. Yadribu becomes Yudorabu. Samia, Sumia. Yasma'u, Yusma'u. Okay, Fataha, Futiha. Yaftahu, Yuftahu. So you are watching, you are seeing how from original verb Madi to Majhool, and then Mudari, original verb, to Mudari Majhool. You are seeing it here. Okay. Next, Sulasi Majid, more than 3 letters. Akrama, akrima. Sorry, akrama, ukrima. Akrama to ukrima. Yukrimu to yukramu. Yukramu. Can you see that? Right. Ittayyara. Uttira. Uttira. Yattayaru. Okay. Yuttaru. Yuttayaru. Okay. Takabala. Tukubila. Yatakabalu. Yutakabalu. Ishakala. Ushikila. Yashakalu. Yushakalu. Ijtanaba became Ujtuniba. Yeah, Ujtuniba. Yajtanibu, Ujtanabu. Istansara, Ustunsira. Yastansiru, Yustansiru. Sarrafa, Surrifa, Yusarrifu, Yusarrafu. Qatala, Qutila. Can you see that? Qatala, Qutila. Now here, Kaf had alif with fatha. Here, Kaf with damma with waw. Alif is a weak letter, is changed into waw. Qutila. Yuqatilu. Again, the Kaf now retain the hamza or alif here. Yuqatilu. Yuqalu. Okay. Taqabbala. Tuqbila. Yataqabbalu. Yutaqabbalu. Yutaqabbalu. Okay. Now we got taqabala. Tuqubila. Yataqabalu. Yutaqabalu. Ijtanaba. Ujtuniba. Yajtanibu. Yujtanabu. That's it. I think this lesson finishes here. I'll come back to this example. Let me just finish the other lesson. So we will start again here. Next lesson is Nayeb file. Does anyone know what Nayeb file means? You can unmute and tell me if you like. An active sentence with a subject marfu state and an object mansub state can be changed to passive sentence by omitting the dua, while the object maf'ul will change from mansub state to marfu with the dhamma. After omitting the dua and changing the haraka, the object of sentence now becomes Nayeb file. Did you understand that far? Constantly ending of the object, it changes from accusative into nominative case. Difference between Nayeb file and fa'il. When you convert from active to passive, was doing something, now the same thing was done to them. If someone was doing something, now the same thing was done to them. Example, he killed became he was killed. He killed, now he was killed. So he has become the victim now. Before he was doing the killing, now he is the victim. He has been killed or he was killed. Again, the examples are given on the previous pages here. Qatala Dawudu Jaluta and Qutila Jalutu and Qatabat Talibu Darsa is the same example, and more examples from Quran. So far, do you understand the Nayeb file? Can
Yes,
you put it in the chat box? Chat box, please. Yes, yes, that's okay. Good. Let's take you back to this lesson here. Here, we've got some example. Wa ilayhi. Let's start with the easy one first, shall we? Which one is that? Wa khuliqal insanu da'ifa. Wa khuliqal insanu da'ifa. Mankind is created weak. Can we have a volunteer to tell me how we got to this? And what is the Majhool bit here and what is the Nayeb file here?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Who is this?
Imran.
Okay, tell me then. Khuliqal insanu da'ifa.
So khuliqa is majhul.
Go on, finish it.
Sorry.
You finish it. You tell
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Khuliqa is the majhul, and al-insanu is the naive file.
Good. Can you explain how we get there?
Khuliqa comes from yakhluqu, or sorry, khalaqa.
Okay.
And the passive is sorry, majhul is khuliqa.
Yeah.
And if it becomes majhul, sorry. So I'm stuck now.
Okay, good. All right. Anyone else wants to have help? Or shall I explain? Anyone? Here?
Can I try, Ustad?
Yes, Mr. Hajira, yes, please.
Yeah. So here, the sentence has وَخُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا. So the khuliqa is passive. It comes from the verb khalaqa, that is active, and in passive we say khuliqa. So he was created. Who was created? Al-insan. But here, al-insan it's the object, but it does not have a fatha in the end. That is not mansoob, but it's what do you call has a dhamma in the end. So haraka is changing. It's marfu, yeah. So the dhamma is changing. So we say that al-insanu is a naib fa'il, because we have the passive verb in the beginning. That's what I understood.
Yeah, that's good. Now, the point to be noted here, everyone, what we are finding here, Qutila Jalutu. Qutila is majhul, passive, from Qatala to Qutila. Jalutu and with marfu. Okay, so originally was mansur. Here, if you look at this, khuliqal insanu. Original word was khalaqa, and insanu was insana. Khalaqal insana. Okay. Now, as sister said, khuliqa is passive, al insanu is marfu. So the naive file here is insanu. You all agree with me? Naive file is insanu. It ends with dhamma. Good. So the next person, there is another example here. If you say khalaqallahu al-insanu, khalaqallahu al-insanu, Sister Hajira, Allah created insan. Okay. So can you tell me from this is a different sentence here. Khalaqallahul insan. Okay. Can you tell me what is maf'ul bihi here?
Insana.
Insana. It's maf'ul bihi.
Good. Okay, insana. And how did you get to that? How do we know it is maf'ul bihi? Can you explain for the
Because
benefit of
it
students?
answers the question.
Yeah.
Allah created. What did Allah create? He created insan. So it's answering the question what. So because al-insana, so it's a maf'ul bihi, which is mansoob. It has a fatha in the end.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, that's what I need to know. Excellent. Good. Yes.
Just on one sentence. MashaAllah, going very well. That maf'ul bihi, when it is in maruf form, is maf'ul bihi, and it is in mansub form. But when it is passive majhool, that maf'ul bihi becomes naib file by taking marfu status. So jaluta, if it is passive, okay, then it will become kutila jalutu. So that maf'ul is become naib file. That's the point. Everybody
Good.
follow that.
Excellent.
Maf'ul was mansub, it will become naib file and it will be marfu. And you are going through the examples. So just focus on this naib file. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Next person, please. Who wants to volunteer, or shall I call the name? You volunteer yourself. This is the platform to learn, and I'll help you. If you get it wrong, I'll help you. Two students, they are brave and they came and they've done well. And I'm sure you have made some points where your weakness is. Next one, I want somebody to come and tell me wa ilayhi yurja'ul amru kulluhu. To him every affair is returned. Wa ilayhi yurja'ul amru kulluhu. Who can that be, please? Anyone? Anyone? Ayn Nahar, you're the first on the list. Do you want to have a go? Unmute yourself, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. You understood the majhool passive forms. Can you tell me wa ilayhi yurja'ul amru kulluhu? What do you understand about this?
No, I didn't understand. I just understand Fili Maruf and Fili Majhul. Just I can't explain the full sentence.
Okay.
I only understand like Maruf is active and Majhul is passive. Just this much.
Okay. And we've shown you two examples here. Katala Dawudu Jaluta and Kutila Jalutu. So you can see
I understand this much. Yeah, Dawood killed Jalut, which is Maruf active, and Jalut was killed, which is Majhul. I only understand this much.
Okay, and you cannot recognize.
No, I cannot understand. Explain because I don't know the proper meaning of Arabic.
Okay, that's fine. Anybody else? Anyone? Do you know? Can you come forward, please? I will help you to understand this, but we need volunteer to interact, to tell us what you know. Who else there? Juma Khan?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Brother, did you understand what I explained? Can you tell us what you understood?
Yurju is Mudari Majhool, and Al-Amru in the
Al-Amru is?
active would have been full, and in the passive it becomes Nayeb file, which is marfu.
Good. So you understand the difference between active and maruf, active and majhool.
Yes. Yeah, from the
So active
in
to
the
passive, yeah?
yes, in the active, the maf'ul bihi becomes neighbor.
And if it didn't finish with Dhamma and finish with Mansub, Al-Amru, or if it was Al-Amra, then what would that be? Would that be still Naive file?
No, al-amra would be maf'ul bihi.
Good. Good. Excellent, brother. Thank you very much. Students, this was your tips. He's very brave. He came in and he explained to me. The original word wa ilayhi yurja'ul amru kulluhu. Original was yarji'u. Okay? Yarji'u became yurja'u. Remember this. Original word was yarji'u, became yurja'u, became passive. All right? Original word was al-amra, mudari maruf, active form. Okay, now becomes al-amru, mudari majhool. Okay, al-amru was mansub, fatha ending, changed to marfu from dhamma ending, also known as naib fa'il, like brother explained. Thank you very much, brother. Next person, please. Who would that be, or shall I call name? Come forward quickly. We haven't got long. Who wants to have a go? Sister Mahmouda Akhtar. Are you there?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. Sister Mahmouda?
Yes.
Okay. Your word would be, sentence would be, La tazlimuna wa la tuzlamuna.
Okay. La tazlamuna. So I don't know the meaning of the tazlamuna. Tazlamuna is mudario.
Well, look at the meaning at the bottom. It says, you will not do unjustly. You will not do unjustly, and you will not be dealt with unjustly.
Okay.
La tazlimuna wa la tuzlamuna.
So
Yeah, sister.
You will not do injustice.
Sister, it
Yes.
came from the verb zwalama. Zwalama means to do something wrong. He did wrong. He did unjust. He did unfair. Let me finish. He oppressed. Jalama. Jalama yajlimu. Yajlimu, yajlumane, yajlimuna, then tajlimu, tajlimane, yajlimna, then tajlimu. Okay, tajlimu. Tajlimu plural, tajlimuna. So you will not be wronged. You will not be unfairly treated. La tajlimuna. Okay?
Yes.
Are you able to explain this now?
Yeah, tajlimuna is Majhool.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, then wa min and la min wala.
One thing I said wrong, sister. La
Yes.
tajlimuna means you will not do wrong.
Yeah,
So actor, doer is there,
yeah,
Yes.
meaning you will not do wrong. You will not do anything unjust, unfair.
yeah.
And the second one meaning is la tujilamuna.
La tujlamuna, yeah.
Tujilamuna means you will not be
Dealt.
dealt with wrongly. You will not be dealt unfairly. Means there will not be anything wrong done to you.
Mm.
Okay. So by meaning, which one is passive majhul here? First one or second one? You will not wrong. You will not do wrong, but you will not do wrong, and you will not be wronged, unfairly treated. Which one sounds majhul, passive? Everyone
So
write on the chat box. By meaning.
By meaning.
Which one? First one or second one, Sister
I
Mahmoud?
think it's first one because
First one,
yeah.
Tazlimuna.
You will not do wrong.
You will not do.
The actor, the doer is there, you.
Okay.
And the second one, no wrong.
Second one,
will be-
second one, yeah. Third,
Second
yeah,
one.
second.
Okay. So why do you
Second
say
one. Now
second
you're
one?
getting
So
it.
I understand the majhul mean the action itself. Majhul.
Action, yeah, action is happening, but who does the action, who is doing the task is not there. You will not be dealt with unfairly.
Mhm.
Who is doing it? There's no mention. That is the passive. That is the majhul.
Yeah. Majhul is second one.
First one is fi'l maruf. Second one is majhul. Sammi
The
akhtar.
wala, I don't understand the wala.
La
Yeah.
is
Wala
no.
tuzlamu. Wala tuzlamu. You can ignore wala and la.
Okay.
Just concentrate on tazlimuna,
Uh,
tuzlamuna.
Okay.
okay.
Now, Ustad already said it. The second one is tuzlamuna. Now here, what is the naive file here? Tuzlamuna. It is the plural of yeah. It is waw and nun here. You can see it's plural, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tuzlamuna.
Yeah.
And what does ta represent here? Taz here, the first one is tazlimuna, and here it says tuzlamuna.
Tuzlamuna.
Yeah, so ta here, if you do the mudari conjugation, you get to ta, which is anta. What is this? Is the sign of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the naive file here, what would be the naive file here?
Naive.
Yeah.
You.
I think it was not mentioned as yet, Ustad.
Okay.
The naive file, they can see with Dhamma sign, but when it is not there, then it is the hidden file of the verb.
Yes.
Okay.
Sister,
I did mention that. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I didn't
I am
probably.
still confused.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alam, for example, وَإِلَيْهِ يُرْجَعُ الْأَمْرُ. Yurja'ul amru. Amru is in marfu. So this is naive file of yurja'u. But when you are looking at la tujlamuna, then the naive file is not there visible, but the file, hidden file of tujlamuna, which is antum here. Antum is the naive file. Everyone get it. Everyone get it. The other thing is, why are you struggling? Because, you know, Majhool chart,
Yeah.
Ustad has already done it. Am I right?
Yes,
Or
I have. Yeah, I'll just
means,
explain.
you know, Madi Majhool, UEA, and then And the Mudari Majhul is Alu.
Yeah.
Alu ending for Madi. And typically, when you see Alamate Mudariyo in you or tu form, it is Majhul sign. Tu. So Tajlimuna, Tujlamuna, why would you struggle? By looking at this,
I understand.
Ia becomes you in Majhul. So
Yeah.
that is Majhul number 1. And there is no Nayeb file. And the Nayeb file is hidden, which is Antum here.
Good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. Now, most of you students, you can see the PDF here. Like Ustad already explained. This one, wa ilayhi yurja'ul amru. Amru is in green and in green, and ash-shamsu is in green. So it's quite easy to pick up majhul form, yeah? Because it's finishing with marfu. The others, they've got hidden Nayeb file. And if you are good, you would know what it means. Teachers already explained this one, Tuzlamu. So based on that, I want somebody else to come and have a go at this one. La tus'aluna amma ajramna. Anyone? Who is the bright ones here? Can you come forward, please? Anyone? Nazneen, Sister Nazneen?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
Yeah, actually, because I joined a little late,
Oh, okay.
I don't know how do we derive the passive from active. So
Right.
then, because if I don't understand the base, I'm not able to understand anything else. And I did not want to disturb the class
It is
by
important
asking
to
you
start first, isn't
asking
it?
you stars to explain me again.
Right. Quickly, have a look at this one. Duar included, Maruf active. Katala Dawudu Jaluta, ending with Mansub. Yeah. And this
Yes,
is Marfu active. Katala is active. It's got built
active,
into a
yes.
file, and Dawudu is an external file. Jalut to end with Mansub. So Duar is included and it's Marfu and it's active. If we change this to passive or Majhool, we then Katala becomes Kutila. Kutila. Jaluta becomes Jalutu. So
Yeah, so
Kutila.
this is my question. How did we derive Kutila?
How did it become? Okay. So
Yeah.
here, I explain this. Look, can you see that? Madi Maruf,
Yes.
Madi Majhool. This is
Yes.
the past forms. Nasara to Nusira.
Nusira.
Yeah. So
Nasara to
I was
Nusira.
having my dinner at the same time, alhamdulillah. Yeah, this is, you finish it and then you go back to the example.
I did finish
Did
that.
you
but I will-
already cover that before?
Yeah, but the
Yeah, I
sister
did
just
cover
said she
that.
joined late. That's why.
Okay, but others,
Okay.
this is important. You must remember Madi Majhul pattern. U-I-A, fu-ila, nusira. Okay? And the Mudari Majhul pattern, yunsaru. Alu ending.
Okay.
So now you can go back.
May I
to
say
that
something,
example.
Ustad?
Yes.
Can you
fine.
scroll down to the original the sentences? Is it down
Oh,
or
this
up?
sentence. Yeah, this sentence.
I think because it's like 2 lines and there are different color coding, I think that's why some of us may find it difficult. So maybe like 2 lines ones are good. Like Kataba, Talibu, Darsa, and then Kutiba. If that is the case, then we need to find some smaller sentences. And also, I think the la limuna and wala tuzlamuna, the English is a bit, difficult. So some of them probably finding it be hard to understand, where it says you will not do unjustly and you will not be dealt with unjustly. If it was simple English, you would say you will not do wrong and you will not be dealt with wrongly. So this is like the simple way of saying what is here.
Yeah.
I think this is more easier if someone didn't understand it straight away.
Yeah,
And
if they don't understand, they can always say, and it has been
yeah,
explained.
yeah. I think because some of them are saying, I don't understand what it is. So if it just simply, if it's say like, you'll not do wrong, and then you'll not be treated wrongly, or you'll not be dealt with wrongly.
Okay. Ustad, just finish
Yeah.
this example as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And inshallah, I've got about 20 examples from the Quran.
Yeah.
Short,
And that
inshallah,
will help.
that will clear it. So no, don't worry, everything will be clear, inshallah.
Sure.
But have they
Inshallah.
memorized the pattern, Madi, Majhul, Mudari, Majhul, Ustad?
Yeah.
Yeah, not everyone
So,
did. That's why they finding it difficult. I think we started taught last week, I think, where we did the Madi Majul and Mudari Majul, how it ends. So if everyone did it, they
Ustad,
don't.
my
Yes.
suggestion, quickly,
Yeah.
say Nasara
Yeah.
without showing, get the Madi and the Mudari answer on the chat box, one by one, Ustad, okay?
Yeah.
That's what is needed now. Everything is fine. Well, ignore
Only
that
Nasara,
example
couple
now.
more, Ustad, couple more.
Ustad, just to make sure everybody writes the Madi Majhul, one verb, okay? One verb, Nasara.
Yeah. Yeah.
They will do Madi Majhul, write it, Mudari Majhul, write it. Then second verb, third verb, like this, quickly. In next 5 minutes, inshallah, Ustad.
Sure.
That's a good idea.
Memorization, Ustad, no more explanation. Explanation is done. Now, it's in the chart we have got the second page,
Yeah,
Ustad.
there, the Nasara.
Yeah, they need to just write it themselves now on the chat box.
Oh, okay.
One verb, Nasara, you have given.
Yeah.
And they will not see this on the page. And right, wrong, they will be doing, and they will learn from this writing. They'll see others as well. Ustad,
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's they started doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
You just
Can
pick
you
up the
please
next
all-
verb.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and make sure everybody doing Nasara,
Yeah.
Nusira, Mudari Majhul, please. Nasara, Nusira, and Yunsaru. You have to do this, brothers and sisters, okay? Inshallah. This is
Yeah,
what you are
let's
writing
see.
3 words. Nasara, Nusira, Yunsaru. Mudari Majhul, Yunsaru. Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone who start get them do it, it will be okay.
Yeah, they're doing it. Nasara.
Then you give another verb, okay? Everyone who is feeling weak, everyone should do this. They'll memorize it now.
Yeah.
Nasara, then you have to do
Brother
that.
Sabbir, it's 3 words we need from you, okay?
Yeah.
Not 2.
Yeah, good.
Okay, Shamyakta done it. Any more? All of you, I think there's 20. Oh, well, 16, 17. All of you should do that. Yeah, it would be difficult to do these lessons if you don't know the Majhool, how it's performed.
Okay, then Brother Junaid. Come on, more sisters, please.
So we have to we have to memorize this chart of Majhul also. Like we are doing the chart, we have memorized the chart of Madi and Mudariya.
No, sister.
Yes, Ustad.
You've learned Madi verb, fa'ala.
Yeah.
Then you've learned Mudari verb, yaf'alu. Now you need to learn Madi Majhool and Mudari Majhool. What is Majhool? Majhool is passive. The actor is not present. Okay. So the both Madi has got Majhool and Mudari verb also got Majhool. So Ustad has clearly just said to you, Nasara, which is the original Madi verb, and Majhool for Nasara will be Nusira.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they will learn it now, Ustad.
Okay,
Let's keep writing.
Inshallah.
Let's keep writing. Sister Mahmouda Akhtar. Okay. Nur Jahan has done it. MashaAllah, correct. Jumma Khan, brother, you have to do 3 words. Nasara, Nusira, Yunsaru. Okay, so do this again. Mahmouda Akhtar,
Inshallah.
Nasara first, Nusira, Madi Majhool, then Yunsaru. In order. Sister Mahmouda, do it again.
Yeah.
All others, please. Okay, someone else has done Daraba,
Daraba,
Yudraba.
Yadribu, Yudrabu.
Yeah, just 3, not 4. Okay.
Daraba,
Do it again.
She done Daraba, Duriba, then Yadr. You don't have to
Yeah,
do.
don't write the maruf form. Don't write the maruf form.
Yeah.
Only Daraba, and then everyone. What is happening? Others are not doing
I know,
it.
they're not doing it.
Everyone, please do this. Sister Nazneen, Sister
Daraba,
Hamida,
Duriba,
Sister
Yadribu.
Ayn.
Okay.
Write a wrong one, no problem. We will correct it now. This is how you will remember.
Yeah, you need to write them down. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've done Daraba, all of you. Come on, quick.
Sister Hazira, Sister Ainun, Brother Zakir,
Yeah.
Sister Lubna,
Brother Nawaz, Selina,
Junaid,
Shami Akhtar,
yeah.
Sanika, Daraba, Duriba, Yadribu. Okay. Not Yadribu, Yudrabu. Yudrabu.
Yeah. It's
Fataha,
not a Dibu, it's Rabu. Okay.
Yudrabu.
I think, and it's okay. Sister
Yeah,
Nurja.
let's carry on. Let's carry on. Everyone should write.
I know. She's not doing the Majhool, she's doing the.
Correct it. Tell her, please.
Yeah, Sister Nurjan, you need to do Majhool, not Marfu.
No, Nurjan is doing all right. That's Sister Nada, I think Daraba.
Yeah, Sister Nada, yeah.
Yes, I corrected it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anin Nahar is Nasara, Nusira, Yansuru, Yunsaru, Daraba, Duriba, and Anin Nahar. You just done 2. Daraba, Duriba.
Yudrabu.
Yudrabu, yeah.
Yudrabu, yeah.
Ainun Nahar, Yudrabu again. Lubna's done Nasara, Nus.
Not Duriba.
Okay.
Juma Khan, Daraba, Duriba, and you need to do other one, brother. Daraba, Duriba, Yudrabu. Okay, next verb, Samia. Samia, Sumia, Yasma'u. Good.
Yusma'u, mashallah. Good.
Yeah. So, okay.
Not Yudribu, Yudrabu.
Yeah. Not Yud. That's Junaid. Can you correct it, please? It's Yudrabu, not Yudribu. Okay. I don't know. Yudrabu. Okay. Daraba, Duriba, Yad.
Yudrabu, yeah.
Yeah.
I think mashallah everyone getting it now.
Yeah.
Okay, Ustad.
Yeah.
Quickly, please.
Samia, Yasma'u. This is right. Samia, Yasma'u.
No, Sumia is correct. Yes.
Sumia, yeah.
Correct, yes. Well done, Shamima, sister.
Yeah. Good. Any more? You want me to give another verb?
Yes.
Fataha.
Fataha.
Yeah, Fataha, Futiha, Yaftahu.
Yuftahu, that's it.
Yeah. Fataha, Futiha, Yaftahu. Good.
Yuftahu, yes. brothers and sisters, did you notice, all of you, that Mudariyu Majhool would always sound with you, you or tu, Mudariyu Majhool. Madi Majhool also will sound u at the beginning. Did you notice that? So if you see a verb with you or tu or u sound, that is possibly a majhul verb. It could be madi, it could be mudariyu. How do you distinguish mudariyu and madi? By ila sound and alu sound. Do you understand that? Ustad, shall I take over?
Yes. Do you want me to stop sharing?
Stop sharing. Yes, please. We'll just finish off the memorization part, inshallah.
Yeah.
Lesson is
32.
32. Okay.
শিহানা, আমি তোমাকে অনেক আপন
Asha,
ভাবে, তাই
Asha,
তো আমি
Asha,
বলতে পারছি।
Asha,
আমি
Asha,
জানো,
mute yourself.
আমি তোমাকে ডাইরেক্ট বলতে চাচ্ছিলাম,
Oh my
শিহানা আমাকে
goodness.
একটু তরকারি দিয়ে দিও, বাইরের খাবার
Okay,
খেতে
stop.
ইচ্ছা করতেছে না। তুমি শিহাকে বলবা, মানে একটু অপ্রস্তুত হতে বলে দিবা না? তাই আমি বলি নাই। আমি ওর ভাইকে বলছিলাম আমার কিচ্ছু খেতে ইচ্ছা করছে না, আমি শিহানাকে বলবো আমাকে।
How do we now? Okay, sorry. Okay, now 32, sir. Okay.
Yes, 32, correct.
Okay, all right, fine. Brothers, please pay attention. We will complete it now. Okay, few points. Alhamdulillah, Ustad has done a great job. I mean, it cannot be done any better. Okay, so let us just focus on one thing. This is the next step. Did you notice that na, sa, ra? What would be the Madi Majhool? Everyone keep talking now, please, because we haven't got much time.
Yeah, you can unmute now. You don't.
Is it Nusira?
Nusira, did you say?
Yes.
Yes.
It is Nusira. Everyone, no doubt. Okay, Nusira. U-I-A.
Yeah.
U-I-A.
Nusira.
U-I-La. Ila. Okay, if you don't use this Ila and Alo, you will be in great trouble for the rest of your life with the Quranic journey. No matter whether you understand or not, you have to remember the ending would be the I'm talking about Ain Kalima and Lam Kalima would be Ila sound. Okay?
Make it larger.
Be Nu.
Start, make it larger.
Okay. It will be
Nusira.
U-I-A. You remember that. And this is Ain Kalima, this is Kalima, this is Lam Kalima. So Ila. Let's call it E.
La.
Then La. Okay, it means Ila. It means Ila. Ila ending. Then the same verb, you, of course it has to be you. Anything you see you or tu, alamote mudariyo, that means it's possibly it's majhul. So yun, yun saru, no exception. If it is not alu, sound, can you see? Yun saru, alu, yuf, alu. If it is not this sound, it is never a majhul. Don't forget this, I'm just repeating. If it is alu, if it is not alu sound at the verb, no matter how the meaning, translation sounds like a passive, no, it cannot be a majhul verb if the ending is not alu ending. Clear? Will you remember this, please? Because this is fundamental. Okay, brothers and sisters, now if Mudariyu Majhool becomes plural, what would that be? Ideally, nasara, yansuru, sorry. You know, it is Ian Suru, right? Nasara Ian Suru, normal maruf, okay? What is the mudari of that? Yun
Saru.
Let's just keep it same maruf. Ian Suruna, correct? Ian Suru, una ending, isn't it? Plural? I'm sorry, Ian Su Ru Na Maruf, okay? Maruf. Okay, Nasara Ian Suru Ian Suruna. Okay? Now, if that one becomes Majhool, what would that be? It will be first you, correct? Everyone talk, please.
Yun.
It will be first Yun, okay?
Yun Seruna.
Yun what? Yun, after Yun what?
Sa. Yun sa.
It is Ain Kalima, then
Ru.
Okay? This is where Alu applies. Alu doesn't apply at the end, okay? If it is plural or anything else. Alu is within Fa, Ain, Kalima, within that. This is where the game happens. Okay? So, this is actually wrong.
Yeah, you added noon to it.
Wrong. Okay, sorry. Yun Saru, Yun Saruna. Okay, brothers and sisters, that is the point. Now, follow this. Ian Suruna has become Yun Saruna. It has to be, this is Ain Kalima and Lam Kalima here. That has to be Alu ending. Exactly this has been explained here. Akrama yukrimu, yukramu, yukramu, alu, yuj, yutayyaru, aru, yutaka, balu. No matter how long it is, the last two letters, alu ending. What is that, Ustad? Issakala, okay.
Issakala, yeah.
Yusakalu. Can you see alu ending? Mudariyu majhul will be alu ending. Can you see ijtanaba? Ijtanabu. Nabu. You. Okay. So this is mudariyu majhul. Let's go to example now, inshallah. And inshallah, you will be able to.
Basically, I think, Ustad, the tips is the majhool starts with ya and always starts with dhamma and ending with bialu.
Yeah, fa kalima, you start. Yes, correct, Ustad. Yes, okay. Now, let us look at some examples from Quran. Pay attention, and inshallah, everything will be clear.
I would like to say, Ustad, before you go to the exam, the homework for the students is to memorize this chart.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
With some verbs, if you give them some verbs, and they'll do madi, and they'll do madi majhul, mudari majhul. Attention, inshallah. Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Kutiba alaykumus siyamu. Okay. Some of you may already know this ayah. Alhamdulillah, Surah Baqarah. Kutiba alaykumus siyamu. Okay. Now, forget about alaykum. Okay, brothers and sisters. Just kutiba and then asyamu. I have got an ism after the verb which appears in what? When it is marfu form, what happens? This is, of course, madi majhul, kataba, kutiba, nasara, nusib. And after that, after that, you have a marfu ism. So this is typically a majhool sentence. This is typically, you will see a majhool form, which is kataba kutiba, then a naibe file is here. Hello, brothers and sisters. This is naibe file. How would you identify naibe file? After the verb, an ism you may see, okay, and that will appear in with dhamma ending, marfu form. Repeat that for me. Dhamma ending, marfu form, ism. Okay? Then it will be naibe fa'il. So what we will be doing, we'll be doing the same thing throughout all the examples. After that, it will be clear. So is that okay? Kutiba alaykum as-siyamu means fasting has been made compulsory for you, has been prescribed, has been written down as an order from Allah. Kutiba siyamu. So I move to the next easy one. Khulika. Now by the sound of khulika, is it maruf or majhul? Now if you don't, some people talk please, because then I can make it fast. It is majhul. Okay. Now what you are looking for a naibe file possibly. What is the naibe file? How would you know the naibe file? How would you know the naibe file? You majhul verb.
Next.
You got a majhul verb. How would you know the naibe file?
Marfu form.
Isam will be, ending will be marfu.
Yes.
Fa and a nam. So lam kalima will be marfu form.
Yes, correct. Okay, done. It is okay. But you remember, Ustad taught you, Allahu khalaqal insana. Allahu khalaqal insana. At that point, insana was mafule bihi. Allah created. What did He create? Insana He created. Mansub form. I said, Ustad said, mafule bihi in a marfu form, sorry, in a maruf form, that mafule bihi changes to, from mansub it changed to marfu. That becomes naibe fa'il. In maruf form, it is mansub. But in majhul form, that mafule bihi mansub becomes marfu, and that is the naibe fa'il. Ustad said it a few times, okay? So we repeat that again. This is the bottom line. Okay, we are not interested to what look at only the passive verb and the naibe fa'il in all the sentences. Okay, now wa yaf'aluna. Tell me, is it maruf or majhul? Everyone just throw.
Majhul.
Very good answer, very good, very fast answer. But is this correct? Everybody agree with that?
No. Start with yeah.
Someone said no. Who is that say no?
Imran.
Why it is not a
because it's not yuf'alun and
this is the point. It cannot be a majhul because it is yeah here. No, majhul doesn't write here. Majhul will be woo sound, you.
Sound, yeah.
Okay, now forget about this. We don't have to check anything else. But also remember, alu ending is compulsory. Brothers and sisters, alu ending is compulsory. Is there any alu ending here?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
yes, brother.
Yes, sorry, yes.
Okay. But it has to meet two criteria. What are the criteria? The beginning, you to be you.
Dhamma. Yeah should have dhamma.
Then ain kalima and lam kalima would be alu sound. Good.
Alu.
It is out. Finish. What about this, brother?
Yu'marun.
Can it be a majhul?
Alu. Yes.
Yes.
We got you.
Yes.
And you got alu here. You got alu here.
Maru, yeah.
Mudari una ignore. Okay, means sign, plural sign, ignore. That will remain as it is. This is where the game happens. Maru. Clear? Happy now? Some people feeling better? I'm sure you would be.
So basically, we should first see the root letter. Then with that root letter, we can exactly
the root letter you have to know. Yes,
get the derived from,
Good.
right? So
Now
we should know the
look,
root.
tell me, nufikha. Does it sound majhul or maruf?
Majhool.
Majhool.
Is it madi or mudari?
Madi.
ماضي مجهول
Madi,
Madi,
of
Madi.
course, right.
Madi.
Nufikha fisuri. Fisuri. Now, this is slightly harder for you because of fi,
Yeah.
suri has happened, but it is actually asuru, the shinga, the trumpet, the trumpet. Okay, this is actually naive file.
Yeah. Fi harf jar.
It is naive file. Because of fi, it has to, because fi, harf jar is very powerful. Whatever it is, and then they have to just follow its instruction. Okay, now, okay, this is fine. I was thinking of something else, and now I forgot. That's okay, it's fine. Okay, summa la yunsaruna. Could it be a majhul, brothers?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Is there alu there?
Yes.
Yes.
Saru, right?
Saru, yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, what is the naive file of that, brothers and sisters? I cannot see an ism with in marfu form with dhamma. I cannot see. So what is the naive file then? It is inside. And what is that?
It's home. Is
What?
it home?
Home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Home.
Ustad and our teachers here, unless you do this exercise, the teaching is incomplete. And their confusion is there partly, 60%, 70%. This is going to clear. And look at the examples one after another. Wahum la yujlamun. Now they are clever, Ustad. They are going to say, oh, this is majhul. Yujlamun. Is it majhul?
Yes.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
what is the naive file then? Every majhul verb must have a naive file, either visible or invisible. You understand?
Yes.
Every majhul verb will have, particularly mudari I'm talking about, okay? Will have a naive file, excuse me, and it is whom here, correct? Again?
Yes.
Is everyone,
Yeah.
Ustad, understand?
Students, do you understand that? I explained that as well.
Alhamdulillah, now I got a little bit of it.
Ilzlamuna, muna. What does that mean? Una.
Una. Yes.
Plural.
Because there is no visible naive file, so you have to look for hidden file, and in this case, the hidden file is whom.
Inside.
Okay, done. Next, duribat, daraba, darabu, darabat we have got. Maruf, darabat. Darabat would be in majhul what? Duribat. Hello? See? Darabat in majhul would be duribat. Alayhim ignorant. What is this? Adillah. Adillah. Okay? So, and you can see Adillah too. This is naive file, brothers and sisters, for duribat. Duribat. Is there a problem with that?
No.
Duribat is a verb, and you got an ism in marfu form. That is the majhul. That is the naive file.
Ustad asked him, is duribat male or female?
Female.
Female.
Good.
It's a here.
But
Okay.
yeah, why do you say it's female?
Duribat.
Yeah. Good.
Yes, mashallah. Good. Okay, let's carry on. La yus'alu amma yaf'alu yus'aluna. Okay. Could this be
Yes.
majhul?
Yus'aluna majhul. You
and alu.
Yeah, and alu. Yeah.
There's
Okay.
Yus'alu. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
What about
La yus'alu. Okay. It is he, you, okay? Still, it is third person. He will not be asked about yaf'alu, what he does. Who is that He. Brothers and
Allah.
sisters.
Allah.
Allah. Look at the meaning.
Allah.
Allah will not be questioned about what he does. But wahum yus'aluna. Is this again something happening here?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
It's Majhool.
Alu. Yeah, so Majhool.
And alu is
Yes.
there,
Majhool.
sisters?
Yes.
And what is
Majhool.
the Nayeb file here?
Whom.
MashaAllah, Ustad. Now they are getting it. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ila rabbihim. Ila rabbihim. To their Lord is yuhsharun. Does it sound like majhul or maruf?
Majhool.
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 Alu there?
Yes.
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 And
Alu is
Nayeb
there
file
and
is?
you is
Nayeb
there.
file is?
Alu and
Whom.
Home.
Home.
Okay. Now, Ustad,
Yes.
after you start, I prepared this page
Okay.
while you were teaching. Okay,
It's-
mashallah. It is mashallah good. Okay, no problem. Now, next one is bal ahya'un inda rabbihim yurjakun. Now, anything looks like majhul here?
Yes.
Yurjakun.
Yurjakuna.
Yes.
Zakuna, zaku, alu, right?
Yes.
Aku, yeah.
Okay. This page I will be sending straight away after the class, and you will go through them and look at the meanings, brothers and sisters. These are all Quranic examples.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It's Quranic, example. But
Yeah.
the fundamental thing that you understand the majhool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it will
Ustad,
become easy in the Quran for you.
yeah. Let me complete this list, please, Ustad. Okay. Now, this is majhul. Yes or no? Quickly.
No.
Yes. You should not, you know.
No.
This is
No.
majhul. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 يبعثون.
And you know the Nayeb file, no problem. Okay, fine. Qul inni umirtu. Does it sound like something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Madi or
No.
Mudari?
It's ماضي.
Madi.
ماضي
Madi.
مجهول.
Okay. Amara, amaru, amarat. Amarat, umirat. Khalas. Okay, fine. Now, the next one. Yauma tuqallabu. Okay, there is nothing looks like majhul here. So is this a majhul?
Yes.
Is there
Yes.
alu there and u there before in the beginning?
Yes.
Alu, abu, talabu. Okay, labu. Clear?
Yeah.
Done?
Yes.
Done, brothers? Wailul lillazina kafaru. I cannot see any majhul. You cannot see any majhul. If it is madi majhul, it will start with u-i-a. Mudari majhul, something alu ending. Now, what is happening here?
Yeah. You are done.
Wadu. Yes.
Majhool.
And why this is not majhul, brothers?
Yawmihim.
Because it's beginning with ya with a fatha.
And there is not alu.
You don't
This
have
is
alu.
out and
No
there is no
alu.
alu. Someone said.
Yes. There is.
Good.
No
There is
alu, no
There is
tammu.
no alu bharta cooked today. Okay? Alu bhaji, alu bharta, very nice. So it doesn't apply here. Finish. La yuqbalu.
Yes.
Yes.
It's majhul.
Is
Yuqbalu,
majhul.
yes.
Balu is there.
Mudari.
Ayat is there. Fine. Done. Innama yujasabirina.
Yujza
Ja.
sabir.
Yujja.
Majhool.
Zaza. Zaza means to reward. Yuza, you means you will be rewarded. Okay, you will be rewarded. So use ja when it is. These are called gairus sahih bhar, means harfe illat, weak letter ending. The rule is slightly different, and you will not see alu there. Is that okay? Can you live without alu varta? In some situation, yes.
No.
You will see like that, okay? But
Weak
that is
letter.
good enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
also
good enough.
mazum.
Okay. ثم لا ينظرون. لا ينظرون. It is clear and simple, right? Zar,
Yes.
alu, without this una sign. Alu, clear. Fa anna yufa faku. You got that first, then you got
Yes.
faku. Alu there, okay? Wa izal ma'udatu su'ilat. Su'ilat. What is happening here?
Yeah, so ilat is Madi.
Madi. Sa'ala su'ila. And then here ta feminine. Okay.
Asked.
Clear?
Email, yeah.
What is a key? Now, don't tell me off, okay? Because every rule you learn, remember in Quran, but let's talk about Quran only. Alhamdulillah, these are grammatical rules set out by the scholars for over a period of 40 years. They researched from the Quran, which was revealed through Jibril alayhi salam to our Prophet. That was given. No grammar was there, but the expert extracted, developed the grammar from Allah's lafzes, Allah's words. They extracted the grammar rule. That is kind of compulsory for us. But remember, even there is a law in court system, for example, there is always exception to the law. There are variations, slight variation, rare situation. There will be always some exception. So we are talking about this. There is no other majhul looking madi or mudari here. So this was qala, okay. This is again, this is gairu verb, weak verb. Okay, you will learn all this very well later on. So it is not kuila, brothers and sisters, because of the weak verb system. Weak verb is here, weak letter is alif. Okay, so it's a different rule. It's ila. This is not kuila. So don't tell me off. You just learn the grammar. This is rule universal, but there will be some exception. Particularly with weak letter verbs, different rule, you have to just digest it. You have to just say, okay, I'm okay with that. Although it's an exception. But don't forget the general rule. So that's my last example for you. I'm going to send it to you, but Ustad, make sure I think with this exercise, would you agree with me, brothers and sisters? Just respond that after going through these examples, all the rules, everything which we have been teaching you for the last 20 minutes, these are now all absolutely became clear to you. Am I right? Just respond.
Yes,
Just respond, please.
Respond, please.
Ustad, in the last example, qila is majhool, right?
It is majhool, but slightly different. It should have been uila, but it's not. But it is majhool. It has to be majhool because, as you know, the verb is qala, and it has become u at the beginning. That's typically a majhool alamat, majhool sign. So it is still a verb. A verb cannot start in maruf form with kasra. You know that, okay? It's fa'ala, and then fa'ula, fa'ila, but not fi. So if it is fi, it's a different verb, then it has to be majhul. This is another common sense here. Okay, on that, no more. This weak letter, slightly different discussion. But the point is, Ustad, you talk about your homework, and I'm just preparing the file to send. Ustad? Ustad?
Yes, I will conclude this, inshallah. Students, how did you find the class tonight? Your comment, please.
Alhamdulillah, it
Alhamdulillah, very
was,
useful. Alhamdulillah.
it was clear.
Yeah, let us hear from Sam as well, please. Everyone just say, please. We want to hear that, alhamdulillah, it satisfied you, your confusion is clear, but you have to obviously revise as well. Then it will be solid rock. And we are aiming at you as a future teacher. That's how we try our best to really give you all the confidence, all the skill, and all the knowledge as well. So you have to still study. Is that okay? It's fine. So this is the file which has got all these examples, but Ustad will give you still some. I think they will do very well, Ustad, because you just give them 5 verbs only, Ustad,
Yes.
and they will give you the Madi Majul version of that, Mudari version of that.
Yes.
And remember, plural, when plural, it is pluralized. When it is pluralized, that's outside the verb. No rule will apply there. They will remain as it is. You will look at the Madi or Mudari root verb, 3-letter verb. This is what you will be looking at. And that's where Alu will apply. And in the beginning, Alamati Mudario, particularly if it is Mudario, it will be U sound Majhool. Okay? That's all, Ustad, from me. You now.
Okay, inshallah. So students, your homework for this lesson is to exercise the Madi Maruf, Madi Majhool, Mudari Maruf, Mudari Majhool, and Ustad has shared the example from Quran. So you need to go through them as well and satisfy yourself that understand this. And I will also send you some verb and you can make Majhool, Madi Majhool, Mudari Majhool.
And in addition to that, if you can, when you Quran, whenever you see this, share that with others. I found a Mudari Majhool here. I found a Madi Majhool here. Share this in the group, please. Okay, it will help others as well, inshallah. This is not within this week. Even in future, after 2 weeks, you found something which has been taught to you. You have to read Quran. Also, you need to understand the meanings of new words. That is a separate practice. We already told you have to open a book. Any new word you see, you learn in the class or in the Quran, make a note on your book and continuously keep making up new words and their meanings. Okay, no alternative to that, because we are not teaching you the words here. There are 5,000 plus new words in the Quran. We'll give you, before you end this course, module 1, we'll give you a vocabulary bank. It's a one file, all Quranic words are there with meaning. That is later. Okay, Ustad, sorry.
Okay, no problem, inshallah. So, barakallahu fikum, students. Keep up your good work. I will check your homework and I will reply back to you. And thank you for taking part tonight. Inshallah, like always, please interact in the class when teacher is asking you, Ustad asking you. You'll benefit a lot, inshallah. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.